Okay, welcome to Astro Conversations. Tonight, I'm going to be talking about life path number 7. Okay, so let me go ahead and put my disclaimer really quickly for those who may be new. I do curse, I get loud, I talk about sexuality, and this is a spiritual channel. Okay, there's no religious relationship on this channel. So a lot of the things that I may talk about, maybe like unorthodox or something that you probably are not familiar hearing. So that's my disclaimer. So anyway, let's continue. So I want to talk about the life path number 7. You know what? A few seconds. Okay, so anyway, back to life path number 7. Now, I've been doing some research on this particular number because someone I know who's close to me has this life path number and they wanted information, and I spiritually went into that treasure box. And I wanted to know a little bit about the energy of a person who has this life path number. So anyway, if you're a life path number 7 person, or if you're interested in a life path number 7 person, or whatever, just know that this number is about mastering the mystery of life. Okay? And when you're dealing with a person who wants to master the secrets of life and look beyond the physical, this is where you're going to find a person who's not easily programmed. Okay? Like the rest of society. Okay? These types of people, they tend to follow their own path. Okay? So when you're dealing with a path with this kind of energy, most likely, even if it's a man or a woman, that they're going to be like the loners in regards to numerology. So life path number 1, they're leaders. But there's a good chance that as they lead people, they're going to have family and a lot of friends around them. Okay? I can give you another example. Life path number 3. They're about the party, socializing, partying and bullshitting, and music, and drugs and alcohol, and living like it's their fucking last day on planet Earth. They're on stage with it, you know what I mean? So that energy of the life path number 3, hands down, okay? They're gonna have many family, many friends around them, many dates. So they're not the loners of numerology, okay? One last example, let's say if you're dealing with the life path number 6, like I mentioned yesterday, that life path number, it generally deals with serving people, okay? Family, children, being married, serving the community, serving people who are sick. So that energy of life path number 6, they're always going to be around people. So, life path number 7 people, they don't really want to fuck with people like that, but they will if they have to. They will if it's about money. They will if it's about trading stocks, because they're great businessmen and businesswomen. So they will mix and mingle when they need to, but it's not something that they want to do or they have to do or they desire to do. All right. So you're not going to find them being herded like sheep, okay? Like the rest of society. Especially in these days and times, that's all you see is everybody wants to be a follower. There's few leaders in today's society. So when people stand up on whatever stage they're standing on in life, whether that be their social media, YouTube, vlogging, being a motivational speaker, a teacher, whatever stage that they're standing on in life, just by them standing up there with confidence, they're going to have people following them. Not even if they're saying the right thing, but just by the confidence alone, people will follow them. Life path number 7 people, they know intuitively, they know that they possess a lot of knowledge and information. And if they possess like that narcissistic, I'm in your face attitude, then they would have a lot of followers too. And they know that, but I don't think they really want that. Not all of them though. Let me go ahead and put another disclaimer. Everything will not apply. You know why? Because we have a chart. We all come with our own chart, okay? It's like a spiritual stamp that if you believe in God, okay, that God stamps as soon as we are born. And it freezes everything, okay? And whatever planets that were flowing within that time, it's frozen. And that's like our karma. It's like a spiritual picture that is being taken, and whatever deeds we did in this lifetime or the previous life, we're gonna have to, basically reap what we sow in this life. So in this life, if you believe in that, okay, hopefully you're spiritual enough to feel me on this. In this life, you were born a life path number 7. So this is a good thing though, because being a life path number 7 person, there's a good chance you have like great visualization skills, like Virgo. Virgo people, they like to look at people up and down, sizing them up, looking at every little minor detail, every wrinkle, everything. They notice everything, blackheads and everything. Life path number 7 people are like that, but they don't rely on making a decision, judging people like a Virgo, okay, or like a Leo, or even like a Libra. Life path number 7 people are more intuitive, so they need to feel you and the energy before they commit, before they sign contracts, before they put a baby inside of you, before they put a ring on it, before they're the co-signer, okay, the guarantor, before they put their life on the line for you, especially when it comes down to relationship too. Especially when it comes down to romantic relationships. They need to feel that energy. See, physically you attracted. They're attracted to you. They pulled you in, you pulled them in. But then that's not it. There's other life path numbers out here, which I'm not going to mention, that's all it takes for them to see you physically, and then they fall in love and then get so deeply head over heels, signing their name in blood, only to find out that they sold their soul. So life path number 7 people, they need to feel you and the energy, like I said, in order to know that things are right before they make any moves. They're great listeners. So the reason why they're great listeners is because they're very quiet people. Not the women though. That's one thing I've noticed. So there's a good chance that women with this life path number are talkers, and the men are quiet. They're listeners. So both the men and women though, they have great memory skills, okay? And if you know anything about the number 7, which I did a video, I think it was yesterday, and I was talking about how I kept seeing the number 222 and the number 777, and I had looked that up, okay, and it had came up that this was a significant number. So if you have this number, this is about spiritual perfection. Okay, the 7 angels, 7 days a week. The 7 deadly sins. So it's about religion, spirituality, completion, really getting to know the real truth in regards to life and this life, because this is about completion. So if you're at this level of discovering yourself and wanting to know more about who you are, there's a good chance that as you grow older, that you're gonna be conscious about the decisions that you make, the information that you read up. You're not gonna waste time. You're gonna know that time is of the essence. So you're gonna take life extremely serious compared to other life path numbers, which they think it's a party all the time. So, life path number 7, people, it's about unrighteousness. Again, it's mentioned in the Bible, I don't know how many times. You may find that life path number people are good with mathematics and reading like street maps. And for some reason or another, I don't know if this is true, okay? Let me go ahead and say another disclaimer as I continue. Not everything is written in stone. Take this as entertainment. We're just having fun, okay? Spiritual fun. But you may find that a lot of life path number 7 people have like a globe in their home for whatever reason. So they may have a globe in their office, a globe in the living room. They're constantly spinning that globe, okay? Something about the globe and the number 7. I don't know why that came up. Also, these people, you may find that they're great writers and they can get paid for their writing. So these people definitely should look into writing books if they're not already doing that. And if you want to make some money, write a book, put it on Amazon or wherever, promote your stuff because people will be interested. They will be interested in the information that you have gathered quietly, because you're not making a big stink about it. This life path number is definitely does not have like a Leo type energy, because Leos, if they know something, if they have something, they're going on stage with it. They're going to let everybody know what they learned or what they know that you don't know, or what they have that you don't have. But life path number 7 people, they're not like that. Okay? They're more into, okay? It's highly likely that they have information or they're well aware about conspiracy theories. Okay? So they know about human cloning, okay? Splicing, they know about gang stalking, UFO, hidden secrets, the government, and all this top secret shit. Okay. So there's a good chance that these people, which nowadays, with technology going the way it's going, people are so introverted themselves, but extroverted online. A lot of, the bookstores are closing. I don't know if you see it around you, like the Barnes and Nobles, that's going away. And all these, bookstores, they're like closing down and everything is going online. But if this was back in the day, okay, a life path number 7 person, guarantee, most likely, along with the credit card in their wallet, got a library card, a nice car, nice vehicle. Basically to travel back and forth to the knowledge center, which they spiritually plug in and they use as that outlet so they can gather more top secret information that they found that nobody knows. So the more that they, go in tune, and the more that they seek out knowledge, like a Sagittarius person, which is forever learning, you may find that, with all this secret information, all this quietness, all this writing, gathering information, that you're spiritual and you're intuitive, and your third eye, once you mature, even at a young age, it may be open. So, life path number 7, people, one of the things that I saw, like myself, life path number 7 people, they remind me of Pisces in a way, and I'll tell you why in a minute. We'll get to that. Why this number reminds me so much of the Pisces energy. But it's important for you to listen to your gut. Okay? And that's something that I had to learn the hard way. I mean, I've always listened to my gut as a young kid. And I was put in very difficult situations in my younger years of life, even now. And Pisces, we're all about emotion, falling for the sob story, wanting to hear, help everybody and their grandmother. But sometimes the grandmother is not on the up and up. She's the giggling granny that I talked about in my Dark Side Scorpio video. So she's giggling, she's laughing, it's Mary Poppins on that ass. But something in your gut tells you it's not right. And as a life path number 7 person, it's very important compared to everybody else. Don't follow the sheeps. Don't follow the other life path numbers. Listen to your gut. Because that will never, ever, okay? It will never steer you wrong. And that's something that I had to learn while, doing this channel. Because as I study these energies, I'm studying myself through and through, because I want to know who I am. And I want to know the kind of energies that I'm working with. I want to know why I went through certain trials and tribulations and things like that. So, one of the things that came up for myself as well was always listen to your gut. Even though it may not be loud and gregarious, like that Leo energy, it's quiet and it's faint. It's something that may come to you in a dream. Okay? Signs, numbers, that's another thing that I've been seeing a lot. As a life path number 7 person, I wouldn't be surprised if you're saying that you're seeing a lot of master numbers like 1111, 222, 333, 444, 777. So it's important to look into those numbers. But you know what, honestly, I've been seeing those numbers and I've been looking all over the internet. I've been watching videos. I've been digging into the spiritual treasure box to find something that resonates, that's telling me this is what this is and this is what this means. And I have yet to find that. And I wouldn't be surprised if life path number 7 people always feel like that. Even through their study. They go and they find information, but it's for some reason it's just not enough. They feel like there's always something else that the writer is not telling you. There's always something else that is hidden beyond what is quote unquote, I guess, secret information that's being revealed. It's like the life path number 7 person, it's like they know this is just not it. This can't be the top secret information, so they're constantly digging and digging and digging. So when you're a person who's constantly digging and digging and digging, then even as a young kid, okay, you may find that this person lives clean, they're organized, they're simple. So I wouldn't be surprised with them being, clean, organized, and simple, very simple living, always on the go. They may not have like a lot of furniture. I have some people in my family that they're overdoing it with the furniture. I mean, there's no fucking place for us to walk. We're in a fucking cage at this point. Stop before I have to call the fucking hoarder people on TLC. But life path number 7 people, they're very simple, and what you may see them collect, more than furniture and clothes and jewelry and just things that are not of value. I mean, you may find that they have like a huge library, or wherever they live, they have like a bookcase with a lot of books. Or if they're always traveling, they may have like a bag of books. So they have a lot of books around them. Even if, in 2018, the times that we're in right now, most books are online. Most libraries that you go to, especially the new ones, not the old ones, but the new ones, you find that they're not even fully stocked with books. But not with the Life Path number 7. They're going to make sure that they're going to get online and buy books. So they're probably collectors of books. And they don't mind spending $200, $300, $500, $1,000. They don't care how much the book costs. As long as they feel inside their gut that this particular book has information, secret information that nobody knows, they will invest in that book. So when you're dealing with a person with this kind of energy, once again, they may not have like a lot of stuff, okay? And you may notice that they always have like their belongings like in arm's reach, or they may have their stuff so clean and organized and simple that if they had to get up and go in a rush, that, they can just easily pack in case they need to bounce. So, yeah, they're very simple, very streamlined, very serious people. And the men, one thing that I noticed is that you may find that a lot of men who take pictures, maybe not in their younger years, or maybe even so, but as they mature, you usually never really see them smile in pictures. Okay, they always look serious. Physically, they may be tall, if not thin, or physically fit. In the wintertime, they may wear long coats down to their knees, big coats, as if they have a machete or an AK-47 under that coat. It's like they give you that vibe like, like something's gonna go down if you fuck with me. That vibe. So the men with this Life Path number, that vibration that they give you, people feel kind of like uneasy around these people, especially the men, not the women though, but the men, because they don't really talk a lot. Okay, they talk when necessary. So if this is like a teacher or a professor, or if they're doing like a lecture or some type of event where they're trying to make people aware of a situation, whether that be occult science or something that they discover, that's when they'll be talking their ass off, okay? And you'll be thinking that, the Life Path number 7 person is a socializer. You'll be able to hang out with them, drink beer, kick up, go fishing, but no. After that lecture or that class is over, they got something to do that's more important than talking to you. So men with this Life Path number, they may have issues, unfortunately, and the women too, in relationship. And again, the reason for that, like I was saying, they always have like belongings, things in arm reach, things that are easy packed, very streamlined and clean, organized and simple. They always have like a bag or something that they can easily grab if they have to go, if you get on their nerves. Or they're money makers too. They're not flashy. Like I said, like Leos, they have money, a lot of money, but they're not gonna flash it. They're most likely not gonna flash it. So these types of men will often be on travel. they will often take like travels around the states or within their area. You know, they'll always be like on a business trip. And if they're married, you know, there's a good chance that the wife is often home alone with the kids. And then before you know it, the life path number 7 person is complaining. The wife is complaining about how they're having struggles within the marriage. Okay. And if they don't communicate, or if the wife doesn't realize that, you know, her husband is a life path number 7, this is just the way he is. It's nothing personal. He's not trying to like play you. He's not dissing you, like how it makes, like he gives off this energy like he is, but he's not really dissing you. It's just, this is the way he is. This is how he came on this earth to be. So if communication is not open, which is probably not going to be that open on the life path number 7, the wife may be screaming and yelling, not understanding, feeling some type of way, feeling like he's holding back something. These people may have stories of divorce or stories of wanting to be separated. But hopefully you guys don't do that, because once again, this is just the energy. And now that you know, forewarned is whatever, however they say it. So both of the men and women will most likely wear dark clothes. I don't know, for some reason it seemed like a lot of them would wear like red, black, or like dark blue clothes, something heavy or gothic. If not, they'll dress like very simple, jogging pants, shirt, nice trainers on. Again, very simple. Vehicle will be off the chain. Definitely money in the bank, just in case they have to get up and go for some reason. So if women have this energy, the women may come off shy. Not all of them, though. It depends upon the planets in your chart. Okay, I don't know how many times I have to say this and I get comments and people are like, oh, not all of them are like that. Yeah, I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? How many times did I mention that, yo, just because you have this does not mean that all apply. This is not a spiritual cookie cutter. And you know, you may have a life path number 7 person and be a Gemini, okay, and be talking fucking people's fucking ears off. You may have a life path number 7 and be a Sun in Leo and come off as gregarious on stage, but at times you're ready to retreat and you're ready to be home alone without anybody bothering you. But when people see you, wherever that Leo is sitting at, people see you as an outgoing person, but internally you're not like that because of the life path number 7. So let me go ahead and put that disclaimer. So like I was saying, not all applies, but women with this path number, they may claim to be experts, okay, because they have a lot of knowledge in a lot of different areas and subjects. So the women with this path number may be chatty, okay, because they want to just let you know what they know and what you don't, and they could put you in your place. Or, you know, maybe the woman is not like that, who has this path number, and she's quiet, and she likes to do things like go camping in the woods with her lover by themselves. So maybe a woman with life path number 7 may have like 1 or 2 kids or no kids. And as a result, you know, she's able to just get up and go camping, go climbing the mountains, sitting at the lake with her, you know, loved one, or by herself, you know, or she may just decide to go up, you know, get up and go to Las Vegas or some kind of long trip by herself, or again with 1 or 2 people. So very small crowd. There's a good chance that the life path number 7 is moving with. Okay. Yeah, another thing too, life path number 7 people, they may not be interested in having like a large family. Okay, because they know futuristically, and intelligently and financially seeing towards the future, okay, rolling with the crew ain't gonna do financially. So you gotta know that the all-American family, the boy, the girl, the husband, the wife, the white picket fence, the little house, and all that, that's gonna work for you, just in case. If you see like a person with a life path number 7, a lot of people may say, especially people who are in a relationship with them, is that they always look like they have something on their mind. Okay, and then, their spouse or significant other, they may complain that they're not really expressive, they're not really romantic in relationship, and they come across like a Virgo, someone who likes to be alone. So, life path number 7 people, it's not that these people are not good people. It's just that they're so introverted and they're not really expressive physically, emotionally, that unfortunately they may have like a lot of issues in regards to romantic relationships. So these are definitely the type of people who may have married young, or may not have married young, but they decide that they're going to get married, but they're not going to get married until late age. So these are the types of people that may, most likely get married in their late 40s, 50s, and over. And if they do, it's probably most likely going to be their second or third marriage, fourth marriage, who knows, like maybe the 7th marriage, life path number 7. So, these people like to be alone. And as an INFJ, I feel you totally. Because when I'm alone and I'm in my own space, and as I grow older, because when I was younger, I never moved the way I'm moving. But as I'm older now, my kids, they're older, so I don't have to worry about the diapers, the strollers, the formula, you know what I mean? I don't have to worry about all that shit no more. My kids are older. So now I can incorporate more time for myself and getting to know myself. And I really do kind of enjoy alone time. Not all the time, don't get me twisted. Because I don't have this life path number. I do like to be surrounded by family and friends. And of course you guys. But I do have that part inside of me that likes to be alone. And I realize. And when I'm alone, my mind is clear. My thoughts are fluid. Energetically, I feel calm. I feel relaxed. I used to suffer from major anxiety, especially last summer. Last summer, I didn't even know what was going to happen to me. I was in such dire straits, so filled with anxiety, and then that's when it dawned on me, and that's when I started to get more into this astrology, because I realized that the people that I was hanging around, the people that was in my cipher, the people that was giving me a fucking headache, the people who have been stressing me out for years and fucking years, they were the ones who had energy that wasn't flowing and mixing and mingling and blending with minds. And when I was around them, even though they didn't physically do anything, spiritually, energetically, they never made me feel relaxed. And I always felt like, they were pulling on my energy because of negative thoughts, negative situations, arguments that could have been avoided, situations that could have been avoided if they would have just thought futuristically. And it bothered me. And I couldn't take it. And I had to find a solution, because all the solutions, me going to get the Holy Ghost, going to church, getting holy water, getting baptized, all this weird shit. Everything that you could think of under the sun, I've tried and I did, and it didn't work, and it didn't resonate with me, just like like I was saying earlier. I tried it. I digged it. I was going for it, and it just I wasn't feeling it. It just didn't feel good. And it was a temporary fix. It was a spiritual band-aid that I was putting on the pain inside that nobody could see. And I needed more. I needed something that was going to make me understand the type of energy that I was surrounded by. So that's how I got into astrology, and that's how I started taking more and more deeper. So I feel you, you know what I mean? I definitely feel you. If you feel like this, you know, that being alone is good. Because you don't have to deal with other people's weird ass agendas, okay? People trying to hold you back. There's a lot of people in this life that are trying to hold people back. And they do shit that's fucked up. And they do shit and they say shit that's fucked up. And they know if they spiritually break that person down, that physically they don't even gotta touch them. Because if they can break you down and they can work on your spirit and they can fuck up your mind, they can control you spiritually and have you do things physically that you wouldn't normally do because you don't understand energy. So I believe that life path number 7 people, after, you know, going through trials and tribulations with others, you know, and then they find out that a lot of the trials and tribulations that they went through in the past was because of others and their fucking agendas and their fucking plots and schemes and them being liars and not keeping it real and always trying to fake the funk, you know, just being a sheep, not being a leader. They find that the people that they're around, you know, they don't mix and mingle well with your energy. And life path number 7 people, they don't, they can get along with everyone, of course, but not a lot of people resonates well with this energy. So a lot of people may say that life path number 7 people seem sneaky, okay? And they move gently around them, and they have like a quiet energy that's like secretive. And you know, that makes people feel uneasy, where, especially in 2018, if you ain't popping it and dropping it and on stage on social media, and you ain't putting your ass on the line on Front Street, they feel like you're hiding something. And in today's times, this influence that we have, they don't believe in that. See, back in my time, I'm from the 70s, the 80s, we knew about the conspiracy theories. We knew about gang stalking, UFOs, secrets, agendas. My generation, we know about that. But this generation, it's like they know it, but they don't give a fuck. Okay, they know that they can be stalked, but they don't give a fuck. They raising their kids online, not giving a fuck. Because they just believe. One thing about social media is that you can get so socially seductive within this whole fantasy, because you get to pretty much. You're a director of your own show. Whatever you put on here is what people will believe. So you're the director of your own stage play. So it's like they're not really realizing that there was a warning that went out many, many years ago, and people advised that what's going on right now, you should try to avoid. Just like the Enemy of the State, where Will Smith would, we know about that. But in this life, they know it too, but they just don't give a fuck. So the life path number 7 person may still have that inside of them innately from past life experiences of dealing with people, who weren't trustworthy. So people may see them once again as, sneaky. But they're not sneaky. They just know what time it is. And being burnt by others because, they may have been introduced to like drugs or alcohol, or they may have been hanging around places that were not on the up and up, like bars, not having a stable environment, and often having to stay at hotels because, the family and friends, they weren't supportive, they weren't trustworthy. they were on the go. Another thing I found really funny about this life path number, and I'm going to have to hurry up and quickly end this, is that they might like to eat a lot of seafood. It is saying that you may be, if you're in an environment that is giving you trials and tribulations, and you're surrounded by people with sob stories, you may see that, living by the water, again, that Pisces energy, that it helps with like depression, and it gives you like a sense of calmness. Something about the water is good for this energy. And talking about water and fluid, it is also saying that these people, for whatever reason, may suffer with like fluid retention and have issues with the feet, like Pisces. And when I first heard that, I was like, whatever. But let me tell you, this year, something happened to my foot. I was fucked up. Then, like in the wintertime, I twisted my ankle. And then just recently, I couldn't even walk for like 3 days. I'm just now standing up like securely and being able to walk up and down the stairs. And I can't wait until I'm fully healed so I can really like start walking and doing things that I like. But yes, even me as a Pisces, when I read that, I was like, oh no, I don't got no idea. But I've been having, and I don't know if it's because maybe I read it and I'm consciously have programmed myself to believe that, but I've had a lot of issues with my feet. And like I said, I had an accident like not too long ago at my home, and it was so painful, and I'm just so grateful that I'm healing now. So a lot of problems you may find with the feet. Quickly before I go, if you have this life path number and you're looking for a career, you may be interested in social work, because this life path number wants to fight for the people. And money is not the agenda. Money is not the drive. Money is not the mission. They just want to do it from their heart. So you'll find like a lot of doctors, nurses, people in the medical field will do really good with this energy. Again, with the water, you may find that you do well as a sailor, a swimmer, a fisherman. Something about the water will be good. And yeah, I think that's basically it. I'm gonna go ahead and end it. I think I've been talking way too long. And I thank you, and hopefully we'll be doing another life path number soon. Later.